Captain Kelvin, Jet, Jeffrey, the sharpshooter, Sankon, the enforcer, Dr. Bob. I guess everybody's in. Shall we begin? Okay, here we go. So now remember, just to remind you, we are going to play this game, but at the same time, we will be telling a story together. You will be playing the roles of the character, and then you will tell me what you want to do based on what I tell you, and then try to finish the game and see what happens in the end. Hopefully, we'll get a very nice short action movie. And here we go. You are Doom agents. So you are an independent organization that is sent all over the world to stop injustice and to ensure that catastrophe doesn't happen. You are not based in any country, so you can go anywhere in the world. And then you have to finish the mission. You have to complete the mission as given to you by your bosses. So right now, you have been given the mission to go deep into the jungle in Malaysia, where there is a house within which there is a kidnapped girl. So the girl has been kidnapped by 3 people, according to intelligence reports. And recently, your organization has the GPS coordinates of the house. So now you need to go deep into the Endau-Rompin jungle and then try to rescue the girl without getting anybody killed. Okay, do you understand the mission?
Sir, without kill the 3 of bad guy or all of the person?
Just all the good guys lah. If you want to kill the bad guys, go ahead. Okay, understand the mission. Just know, this is what you have to do, okay? First, you are driving in a jungle path and it's currently raining heavily. So who is driving right now? Is it Captain Kelvin or Jet or Dr. Bob, Sankon or Jeffrey? Who's driving? So this is the kind of thing you have to decide and quickly say, okay, I'm driving. Yeah.
Also, just pick one character also. Okay?
Yeah, I can. No problem. No, you tell me. I want you guys to make the decision because you have to tell me. This is a speaking thing. Jishan, who? Yeah.
Sankon driving.
All right, so Sankon is driving, right? So if Sankon is driving, what kind of car did you pick for the team? So there's 5 of you. What kind of car are you driving? Don't say kancil lah kan. 5 of you, pengsan nanti.
So maybe van, sir.
A van, okay. What sort of van? Minivan?
Maybe Hilux, sir.
Hilux, okay, Hilux. Sankon is driving a Hilux. All of you are in there. It's muddy and everything. You know, there are very tall trees on the side of both sides of the road. You are right deep in the middle of the ancient rainforest. So there is huge jungle trees on both sides of the road. Suddenly, because Sankon is driving, he notices that a tree on the right side of the road is about to fall and hit the car. What do you do, Sankon? If you keep going, the car is going to be crushed by a falling tree.
Maybe we will stop driving
to brake?
the car. Yeah.
Okay. So, everybody agree on that?
Yes.
Okay, so you brake. Brake should be easy. Just roll your agility. Sankon rolls agility. And because you're braking, I'm going to give you an extra 1 dice because it should be simple. Roll 3 dice here. You got a 6. The tree falls and then you press brake. The Hilux is skidding because of the mud, but because you get a 6, you stop. Just as you stop, the entire tree falls right in front of you, and it covers the whole path from one end to the other end. There's no way for the Hilux to go around. Now what do? You know that you are about 5 kilometers away from the place that you need to be, the hut in the middle of the jungle.
Maybe, sir, you can choose.
Sorry?
Maybe you can choose some locations to hide and try to aim towards the jungle.
You want to? Okay. Now the car is stopped in the middle of the road, in the middle of the path. There's a big tree. You know, even it's so thick that it's actually taller than the human. It's taller than the car, and it's blocked your path. So you have 5 kilometers more. So what do you want to do? Do you mean you want to walk? What do you do with it? I mean, right now you don't see the bad guys. You're still five kilometers away. Now the car is stopped in the middle of the road, and then there's no way for you to cross over because the tree is so thick that it's actually taller than a person. And then and then you believe the Hilux cannot really go over the tree, over the fallen tree trunk lah. So now what are you gonna do?
Clear the
Do you-
tree.
You want to clear the tree. The tree is very big. Do you have any clearing equipment? Do you have like chainsaw and all that?
Using grenade, sir.
Grenade. Okay. So okay, you know what? I'm going to allow that. So what do you tell people to do before you plant the grenade?
Stay away from the tree.
Okay, good. So everybody's. I hope people are listening to you. So you guys take cover. You reverse the car a bit. You plant the grenades, and now because this isn't really throwing, so if you throw the grenade, you have to roll your agility. But in this case, what you need to do is you have to roll your mind to see whether you put the grenade in the right place or not. So roll your mind. Who's going to do this? Kelvin or Senkon or who?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Okay, Jeffrey, move in. Jeffrey only has a smoke grenade, but maybe Jeffrey can get a proper grenade from Kelvin, Captain Kelvin.
Yes, sir, can.
Okay, so Kelvin gives the grenade to Jeffrey and then readies it and then pulls the pin and runs away. Now roll 4 for mind, and better hope you get a 5 or a 6. 4 dice here. The mind for Jeffrey's mind is 4, so roll 4d6, 4 6-sided dice.
So Jeffrey has to roll the dice. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, there we go. 2 5. 5 is a success. So nothing bad happens, nothing extra happens. Jeffrey runs, hides. There's a big explosion. Boom! I know there's like a lot of tree fragments from the tree explode all over the place, and then a lot of leaves start falling down because of the shockwave. And then there you see that the tree trunk has been blown apart in 2, and the road is open to you again, so you can travel. So you guys get back in the car, and I assume you keep driving. It's now about 3 p.m. So the sun is still up lah. Say 3 p.m. it's not at night time, so you can see the blue sky above. No, it's cloudy. It's still raining. The rainwater has put out all the flames in the explosion. So you guys are okay. You get back onto the Hilux and you just keep going. So you got 5 kilometers more, then 4 kilometers. According to the GPS in the car, it says that you're almost there. 3 kilometers. Do you want to keep going until you reach the house, or do you want to stop before that?
Keep going, sir.
So you keep going. So now it's 2 kilometers. Then there's 1 kilometer. Senkon is still driving, right?
Yes.
Senkon, roll your mind to see whether you notice anything or not. And this one is going to be a bit difficult, so I will take the next one, not the highest one, the next one after the highest. So Senkon's mind is 3. So Senkon, please roll 3 dice.
The blue one, right, sir?
Yeah, the blue one. So you're driving, and then going through the mud and everything. The rain is still falling. Perfect. Senkon notices from afar. Okay, the highest is 6, right? So I'm going to say, I told you that it's difficult, so I'm not going to take the 6. I'm going to take the one after that. The one after that is a 5. 5 is a success. Senkon notices there is actually a wire running across the road. A very thin wire, and his eyes is so good that he can see it. So Senkon, what do you do?
Emergency brake.
Okay, emergency brake, no problem. You don't have to roll anything. So now what? Do you want to go and check it out or what? Captain Kelvin, what do you want to do? Or Jet?
Sir, from Bob,
Yes.
carefully cut the wire.
Okay, so you go in, you check the wire. You notice that the wire is actually connected to a claymore mine. If you have gone over it, the mine would have exploded and you guys would be hurt. So you try to cut the wire without it exploding. Who's doing this?
Bob.
Okay, Bob, roll your mind. I think Bob's mind is quite awesome, right? He's a doctor somehow. Mine is 4, so roll 4 dice. You got a 6 as well, so no problem. You not only succeed, but you have an extra advantage. Do you want to tell me what that advantage is?
Gun.
Sorry?
The gun.
Well, there's no gun there, but there is also a mine there, so you actually can take the mine. Mine is perio api, if you don't get. So do you want to take the mine or you want to leave it there?
Take the mine, sir.
Okay, so you take the mine, you keep it in your pocket, everything, you make sure it doesn't explode, you make sure everything is okay, and then now you're clear again. So now you are about maybe 1 kilometer from your destination. Do you want to keep driving towards the place or you want to walk towards it so that they don't hear you?
I think walk.
Walk, sir.
All right, so everybody get down, stand by, you get all their guns out. So who's going to lead you? Who will be the guy? So Captain Kelvin is in front. Jeffrey or Captain Kelvin?
Jet will see the situation around the house.
Okay, let's say Captain Kelvin and Jeffrey lead. So it's not far away. It's just 1 kilometer away. When you arrive, and then Jet takes a look around, and this is what you see. So you guys come in through the trees. This is all thick jungle. They cannot see you. From the top left-hand corner, and then you see there's a hut right there. So your boss has told you there's three hostiles there, so 3 bad guys there. Currently, from your hiding place near the trees, you can only see 1 guard situated in the front door, and this guard is holding a machine gun. So behind the house, which is not part of the map here, is a small lake which is covered in green algae. So instead of blue, the lake looks green. And now the rain is falling, it's drizzling, it's no longer falling heavily. So now what are you going to do? This is the hut, according to the GPS, this is the hut where the kidnapped little girl should be.
Round up, sir.
How so? Sorry?
They separate into 2 teams. One move from depan means in front
lah.
and one from behind.
Okay, Ken. Who splits? Can you tell me who splits into what? Who goes where?
One team is capital. Ketua by Jeffrey, and one more is Dr. what?
Dr. Bob.
Because I think so. Dr. Paul also has sniper.
Okay. So, but what is it that you want to do actually? If you walk towards if you break your cover and you walk towards the hut, the guard will see you because there's an open view of the clearing in front of the hut. Do you want to sneak to the back?
Empathy.
So empathy is when you talk to him. Do you just tell me what you want to do?
Yes,
you want to talk to him.
Not talk to him to tell what I'm going to do. I'm going to consult him maybe.
Okay.
Can I know what his focus or what his target?
Okay, but first you have to remember that this is a guard. He's waiting for bad things to happen. If you approach him, he might actually shoot you. So is this what you want to do? He might not shoot you. It depends, but are you sure this is what you want to do? Because one or the other thing might happen.
So
maybe we can distract the guard.
Can also. How do you want to do it? Specifically, tell me what you want to do to distract the guard. It's a good idea.
One person talk to the guard, there means empathy. And
Yes.
the team members get into the hut.
You can do that. Okay, so who's going to go and break cover? So this is like 50 meters. When you break cover, you'll be 50 meters away from him. And then then whatever happens will happen after that. Who wants to go and talk to the guard?
Maybe the talker.
You don't have a talker in your group.
So maybe Captain Kelvin, maybe because he also having the machine gun, so try to
If he wants to talk to that guy, the guy with the player with the highest empathy should do it. Right now, Captain Kelvin, his empathy is only 2. So he's basically a soldier. He's not going to say, hey, how are you? You know, he's going to go and just kill everybody. So who among you has the highest empathy? You can do it. If not
Sir,
highest,
Jeffrey is got 3.
okay, then Jeffrey can go in. But Jeffrey has a big machine gun, a big sniper rifle. You want to leave it behind? Because if you
No.
come out, really, you want to go and approach a guard, a hostile guard, and you want to talk to him and you're bringing a sniper rifle?
I think so, no.
It's a bad idea.
The driver, so the driver also have 3 empathy.
Yeah, but nobody's playing the driver. Nobody's playing the driver. It's a problem.
Okay, sorry.
This is the reason why I want you to choose your roles. Certain things will happen, and then oh my God, we don't have this person to do the job for us.
So the enforcer?
The enforcer has empathy of 3. I think can also lah. And you know what? The enforcer has a fake ID. You can actually use the fake ID to try to get that guy to stand down. So not just 3, empathy plus 1, so 4. So who's playing the enforcer again? Sorry, Senkon. You put your gun at the back in your belt behind your belt so that they can't see it, and then you break cover and then you go towards the guard. The guard turns at you and then he brings up his machine gun and says, "Stop! Who are you? What are you doing here? There should not be anybody within 50 miles of this place." Is what the person says to you, and he speaks in an English accent that you think is somewhere from the East Europe, but you're not sure from which country. And he's a white person. Although you are in Endau-Rompin, this is a white person in the middle of in the jungle in Malaysia, and he has a machine gun and he's trained at Senkon. Now he only thinks Senkon is the only person there. Senkon, what do you do?
Maybe we lied to them that we say we lost, like that.
Okay, you have the fake ID. You can lie. Who are you? You tell him. Who are you?
Maybe we are just
A person who like to travel and then lost in that jungle.
Okay, roll 4 dice. Do this. I want to see what happens. Roll 4 dice.
mungkin Nabila.
Senkon, you can do it. Okay, a 5. A 5 is success, but you don't get any extra advantage. So Senkon tells the guard, "Oh, I'm a traveler. I got lost and everything." And then you show your fake ID is a passport. It's a fake passport. Senkon is from which country? Should be
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay. I don't think Senkon is a Japanese name. Unless you name yourself Ishikawa or something, then you'll be from Japan. Okay, let's say Senkon is from Switzerland, which is also a weird name for Switzerland. He probably changed his name. So you have a Swiss passport, and then you show it to him. I'm from Switzerland. I was traveling in the jungle here and I got lost. Can you please help me? So the guard points his machine gun at you, and then he raises his muzzle down, up, down, not sure. Then he puts his gun down. And then he takes a look at your passport. I see, you're from Switzerland, huh? Listen, you should not be here. I wish I can help you, but you have to go back the way you came from.
Just go back, sir, because the other members go inside the house ready.
Okay, so when that happens, the other members, who is leading the sneaking towards the house? Who is the leader?
Jeffrey, because he's got the sniper.
You got a sniper rifle, but let's see, your sneaking would be your agility. The highest agility is the one that can sneak the best. So the leader should have the highest agility. The way they move the body is the most efficient way. So like very quiet. They don't step on a branch. They make sure that there's no sound when they move. So if Jeffrey does it, the agility is 2. You want to roll for 2?
I think Jet, sir.
Okay, Jet.
The thief, sir.
All right. So okay. So the thief tells everybody, "Follow me. This is what you do." So he goes around to the north side of the hut, the front part is facing the left side, so you're going towards the right side of the hut. So now roll 4 dice and see what happens. Oh, you got a 5. Success, but no extra advantage. But luckily, you don't get a 4, which means you get a not only you get a disadvantage. But anyway, you manage to navigate your entire group except for Senkon. Senkon looks very sad and he looks at the guard and then he turns around and heads back towards where you guys were. But as he's doing that, Jet manages to lead everybody, and now they are right beside the building on the north side of the building. There is no window here, so it's just like a totally bare wall. Meanwhile, while you guys are there, Senkon disappears back into the tree line, into the trees and everything. So now what you guys want to do? Senkon is separated from the others. The others are very close to the hut. They're right beside the hut. But thanks to Senkon, the guard did not see them sneaking towards the hut. So what you going to do now?
Shoot, sir.
Shoot the guard. Sure. You can actually, if you want to.
Try to save the girl first.
Okay.
Try to enter
Right now, the north wall has no doors, has no windows. It's just a bare wooden wall. So you cannot see inside. But if you look around the corner to the front part of the hut, you see the guard there looking at Senkon as Senkon is sadly moving away. And anybody who is looking around the corner to the back part of the hut, you see nobody there. But there is a huge lake which is filled with green algae, and the rain is still falling. But there's a back door as well. There's a back door, and there are 2 windows, one window beside each door, one window each beside to the left and the right of the door. So what do you want to do?
Use the smoke grenade, sir.
Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Is it Captain Kelvin? What's your plan? So Jeffrey's going to do it. What's your plan? If after what is everybody going to do? Because after you throw the smoke grenade into the house, it will explode. Smoke will go off.
Then
you have no idea what.
Can enter and save, bring the girl out.
Okay. We're almost at the end. Then in that case, Jeffrey, you don't have to roll anything because all you have to do is just go to the window. A window is partially open and you roll the smoke grenade in. Just throw the smoke grenade in and then you hear a bang. And then you hear inside one woman's voice and another one is a man's voice. What's going on? Something's happening. And then you see smoke coming out from the window. Now what do? Who's going in first and all that?
Senkon shoot the guard.
Senkon turns around and shoot the guard. Okay. Senkon suddenly, he's like very sad. Yes, he cannot get any rescue from these people are not going to help him because he's lost. And then you hear bang goes off, right? You hear the smoke grenade goes off. The guard turns around and then you turn around and you shoot the guard. So Senkon, can you please roll your agility 2 plus your pistol 1, so 3. Roll 3, Senkon. Whoa! All right. You turn around. You quickly draw your gun and then you shoot. The bullet hits the front guard in the chest, and he falls down. That guy is down. He's not going to come up anymore. So now the rest of you, what do?
Break into the hut.
All right. So you break to the hut. Bam! And then there's smoke everywhere. You cannot see. You also cannot see because the smoke is all over the hut. You know that you're in the kitchen. You know that in front there is probably the living room and there's a bedroom somewhere. But right now there's smoke everywhere.
Search for the girl.
Okay, so you try to search for the girl while having the problem with the smoke. Who's searching for the girl?
Kevin.
Sorry? Can anybody who's searching for the girl tell me who's searching for the girl and then roll your mind But
Maybe Captain Kelvin.
Captain Kelvin, okay? Roll your mind, but because of the smoke, you have to. I'll take the second highest number. It's a bit difficult to look for the girl because of the smoke. Roll your mind, and I will take your second highest dice result. Captain Kelvin is 3. Okay, so roll 3 dice. There we go. Oh, okay, it's a 6. Okay, now, because I said I'm going to take the second highest number, so the 6, you have to remove. You take only the 4. 4, according to the rules, is you succeed, but you have a but there. So something bad happens. Captain Kelvin runs in. His machine gun is ready. He's trying to move through the thick smoke and everything, and you hear the hostiles, the bad guys, moving left and right. They also cannot see you, but because of Captain Kelvin's really good soldier senses, very trained soldier, he managed to reach. There's a girl right in the middle of the living room, 8 years old. She doesn't look hurt, but she looks a bit dirty. Maybe she fell on some mud at some point, but she's currently being tied to a chair. And behind the chair, there is something weird. It's a black metal case. It's taller than the girl, and it's about like 1 meter by 1 meter. And it's because, okay, this is what happens because of the but. Remember, you get a 4, so you succeed, but you find a girl, but you see the metal case. The metal case is open, and in the metal case, the captain sees a nuclear bomb, but it's not running yet. Jeffrey enters the house. Sencon, what are you doing? You are in front of the house. What do you do?
He handled with the gun.
No, the guard is down. He shot the guard. He managed to shoot the guard. Now what he wants to do? What does he want to do?
He also entered the house from in front.
Okay, Sencon, you want to do that? If possible, the Sencon player. Are you going to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is what happens, okay? If you look at currently in the room, in the house, we have the captain with the girl. Behind the girl is a case, and within the case is a nuclear bomb, which is not activated yet. Jeffrey comes into the back with his sniper rifle. Sencon comes into the front with his pistol. And then Sencon, so both of you are, there's a lot of smoke, you can't really see. I'm going to roll 1 dice. 1, 2, 3, something happens to Jeffrey. 4, 5, 6, something happens to Sencon. Rolling now. 2, something happens to Jeffrey. Jeffrey enters, and suddenly a bit of the smoke clears. And Jeffrey sees one of the kidnappers right in front of him. The kidnapper has a machine gun, but the thing is not the machine gun. The kidnapper, Jeffrey recognizes, is his twin brother, Jeffrey's twin brother, Jonathan. So Jonathan and Jeffrey, they look the same. The face are the same. They look at each other. One has a sniper rifle, the other one has a machine gun. So now both are shocked. What's going to happen next?
Both shoot each other.
Really? Both of you get your weapons up. You look at him. He looks at you. Both of you says, "You," and then you shoot. Okay, you hit him, but he also will try to shoot. So what happened is both of you shoot at the same time. The bullet hits your brother Jonathan. Jonathan falls. He's down. But Jonathan also shoots, and his bullet hits Jeffrey. Jeffrey falls to the floor. He's not dead yet, but he is down for the count. He is incapacitated. He cannot move. Sencon enters. He hears the shoot. They shoot out, and then he looks around and he sees, and the smoke is starting to clear. The rest of you, what are you guys doing?
Save the girl.
Okay, who's going in to save the girl?
Jet going to save the girl because she good.
Okay, Jet comes in, and then you're looking at the captain. The captain is looking at the nuclear bomb, and Jet carries the girl out. No problem. Okay, so now Jet is in there, and also Sencon is in there. I'm going to roll another number. 1, 2, 3, Jet. 4, 5, 6, Sencon. Jet. Jet is carrying the girl. That's when suddenly, when you're carrying the girl with both hands, that's when suddenly the smoke clears in front of you and there's a woman with a machine gun, and she can see you now, and she's holding a machine gun and she is aiming the machine gun at you. What do you do? So you cannot hold any weapon because you're holding the girl. Is there anything else that you can do?
Dr. Bob shoot the woman. Since Dr. Bob has pistol.
Okay, so Dr. Bob, roll your agility +1 for pistol. Oh my God, look at that. Dr. Bob suddenly comes in through the door. Okay, what does Dr. Bob say? Anything heroic, like if in the movie, anything that Dr. Bob wants to say? Macam action sikit, before you shoot?
Heartless woman.
Heartless woman. You enter heartless woman because she kidnapped the girl, and you shoot and you hit the girl. You hit the woman right in the chest. The woman falls down, and then the smoke clears, and then you see Jeffrey and Jonathan on the ground. Jeffrey is like, he's distraught because he just shot his brother, his twin brother, and his twin brother just shot him. And here's the other thing. Dr. Bob goes closer to the woman, and he noticed that the woman actually was holding the detonator for the nuclear bomb. If she had pressed the detonator, then something would have happened to the bomb. But because Dr. Bob shot the woman before the woman can press on the button, she fell, the bomb will not explode. The smoke clears, everybody else enters. Dr. Bob checks the girl. What else do you guys do at this moment? Anything else?
Treat Jeff.
Okay, so you treat Jeff. So you go and treat Jeff. Healer, you have roll your mind plus your medical kit too. So roll 6 dice. Meanwhile, outside the rain begins to let up. It gets less and less. Okay, you got a 5. 5 is a success. You manage to bandage, get the bullet out. He's hurt. He needs to go to the hospital, but now he can stand, he can walk. But whenever he wants to do anything, he's still wounded, which means whatever action that he needs to do, he has to roll the dice and remove the highest number. The second highest number is the dice that he used because he's hurt. Okay, until he goes to the hospital, then he will be better, then he can roll the dice properly. But in the meantime, congratulations. The captain looks around, everything is secure. He calls up command and control and says, mission accomplished, we have rescued the child. Everybody looks at each other and then happy with each other, we've done it and everything. And then the camera goes back outside, pulls back, everybody is okay. Sencon looks up the front door, makes sure everybody is down, and he ties up the guard that he shot. And the camera goes back, you see all the trees around, you can see the lake, and then the camera goes even further, and then you see helicopters coming in to help you. And then the end. That's it. Thank you very much for playing. What do you think of what just happened?
High imagination.
Yeah, you need to talk. So what happened is I need you to tell me exactly what you want to do. So in a way, you need to practice your speaking. And also your listening, so that you know exactly what's going on around you. You can also ask for me, ask what else is going on. Is there a tree where I can hide behind? But I hope you had fun, because this is our last meeting. So this is not a test or anything. It's just something for you to practice your speaking and listening. And hopefully you had fun. That's it.
Thank you, sir,
Thank you,
for
sir.
teaching us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being great students.
You're the best, sir.
Thank you, Noala.
Thank you, sir.
I've never taught
I'm
before.
enjoying your class.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Stay
Thank you very
safe.
much. Okay, take care, everybody. Stay safe.